No. Cheers, pal.
Kelly Summers with Trent Alexander-Arnold for BBC. Trent, the big games just keep on coming. How much are you looking forward to facing Manchester City again today?
I mean, we're looking forward to a semi-final. I mean, I wouldn't say we're too pleased playing Man City again after 6 days, but you know, we can't pick our opponents. It's an exciting day, you know, another day off for the fans, for us as well. It's always nice to play at Wembley, show you're doing something right as a team. So, you know, we're happy to be here and hopefully we'll be able to get the win.
Can you learn anything from last Sunday's game against them, or because you know each other so well, does it come down to fine margins on the day?
I think once again it's going to be a really tight game, hopefully anyway. I think both teams will analyse what happened last week, and we'll be looking for that extra 1-2% that will get them the win. You know, we've had 2 draws within the season. This one can't really be a draw, so someone's going to have to win it.
You got another assist against them last week. We know your manager likes you to get forward, and Liverpool do play a high line. How do you kind of manage that risk versus reward, especially against a team like Manchester City?
It's difficult, it is difficult, but I think, you know, we gave them a lot of respect last week. We never played the way we wanted to play. We know today we need to play better. We want to limit their chances and make more chances for ourselves. So I think that's where our focus is, making sure we're getting the ball in the right positions, we're playing football, and we're attacking. You know, the fans have come to see an exciting game, so that's what you want to give them.
Best of luck today, Trent.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Kelly Summers with Jurgen Klopp for BBC. Jurgen, you described the meeting between yourselves and Manchester City last week as being like a boxing match. Should we expect more of the same today?
Possibly. I use that example just because it was like so intense, and pretty much all phases when one team dropped slightly, the other team was immediately on top of it. Yes, that was more often happened for City because they were played a really good game. But it, anyway, yes, circumstances are obviously different today. I think 50-50 or whatever supporters-wise, and then the summer introduced themselves to England. So yeah, will be again intense, and hopefully we are ready.
You said after the game on Sunday that your team weren't at their best. What would you like to see them do better today?
Well, it was clear. It was, I think, it's normal. You watch a game like this, and it was a good game, a really good game. But I think when you think really about it, our performance was like not exactly like we played this season already. And I thought City played a really good game, to be honest. And then it was direct, caused us some problems, which is normal. Because them some problems. But I would have liked to do it more often. That's pretty much everything. I think we really can step up a little bit, and that's what we try.
You made changes in the Champions League in midweek, resting the likes of Mo Salah. You've made 3 changes from that team on Tuesday night for today. How hard is it balancing all of these competitions and balancing your players' mental and physical fatigue at the moment?
Yeah, it's intense. You realize yourself. I have a meeting. I have meetings after meeting after meeting, and always obviously try to be spot on and make clear what's at stake. But when you can do it, you have to do it. But really, we did the changes for Benfica because of the necessity of the game against Benfica, and now it's today exactly the same. So we need just again full concentration, full focus, and it's really difficult when the season is long. It's incredibly long, but the decisive part starts now, and so we want to make sure that we are as ready as summer possible, and that's why we did the changes.
As for Manchester City, you know them so well now. Can you still surprise each other?
In moments, probably, but it's not a general approach that we will change. They will not change. We will not change. There are things that were slightly more direct in the last game. Of course, that's not a surprise. It's just an adaptation to the way we play and what Pep is thinking, what they can use. Yes, with these kind of things, of course, but it's not a real surprise. It's just a smart decision. Let's see what we can do today.
And finally, this is your first FA Cup semi-final as Liverpool manager. How desperate are you to go all the way in this competition?
Very much. So I said to the boys, it's my 7th season in England, and probably I said everything in the meetings once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, whatever, at least. But I never said, welcome to the semi-final of the FA Cup, and so I was allowed to say that today. Yeah, it's big for us, absolutely big. It's our first chance. Will not be the last, but it's the first, and hopefully we can use it.
Finally, you did make reference to the sunshine out there. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
We saw how intense it was on Sunday. How do you think the heat will affect the players today?
Yeah, that will be difficult for both teams. So we played Wednesday night, and even when you didn't play, you were around the world and you were involved in all these kind of things, and it's a massive change. So we all love Liverpool, but it's not famous for the best weather in England. So yeah, it will be different. But for both teams, we are both from the northwest. So yeah, now we are here. What is it, the south or the southwest? I don't know exactly. Yeah. So it's obviously a bit warmer, but we have to be ready, so we will be ready.
We hope you enjoy your holiday in London.
Thank you very much.
Kelly Summers with Pep Guardiola for BBC. Pep, Liverpool again. Does it feel like deja vu?
A little bit. Well, a little bit because it was 6 days ago.
Yeah.
So normally, one game away, home, and after FA Cup can happen.
How much did you learn from that game that you can take into today's game?
Every game you learn, not just this one. So many years, the last 5-6 years playing against Jurgen team, and yeah, we know each other quite well.
Yeah, you said there you've played against Jurgen's team for the past 5 or 6 years. Can you still surprise each other?
No, I said yesterday we don't surprise each other. We surprise the players, how they behave, they perform. So we have an idea, but at the end they are the players who they play.
5 changes from the game against Liverpool last week, 7 from midweek. Does that show just what a busy, intense period it's been for your side?
Absolutely, we have an alternative. A part of the team we select is fantastic, so and no alternative. We have injuries, and we have an incredible mentally and physically demanding fixtures. In it's not just Atletico Madrid; it's before Liverpool and after Atletico Madrid before. So there's no other chance to do it. Fresh legs, fresh mentality, and go for them.
You told us that Kevin De Bruyne and Kyle Walker, it was going to be tight for them. How close were they to making it today?
Far away.
Far. And finally, for you, the FA Cup, how much of a priority is it? Because, of course, you've spoken this week about your disappointment in the way you lost to Chelsea at this stage last year.
No priorities. When we play, always I put this example. So we won, not this year, but the 4 Carabao Cups in a row. It's because when that's happened, is that I would say the less important trophy of the season. Every game, this one is the most important one, and of course semi-final in Wembley against Liverpool. It's exciting, and we're going to do our performance, and after we're going to think in the Premier League. So we don't choose competitions, we don't choose games. We try every game to do our best.
At this stage of the season as well, is it about keeping the momentum, that winning feeling going?
Yeah, of course, we know it's just 10, 11 or 12 games at the end of the season, so it's just 1 month and 1 or 2 weeks more, and it's over, the season. So when we arrive here, still being alive in the competitions, and yeah, we want to continue to do it.
Jurgen had a little bit of a laugh at the fact that it was sunny outside and it's very hot here today. We saw how intense the game was between the two of you last Sunday. Do you think the conditions might affect it today?
But we are used to playing in not sunny days, in a little bit freezing, but welcome. So I love to play with the sun, and for our tan will be perfect after the game.
Look forward to seeing that tan. Thanks,
Okay.
Pep.
Thank you.
they've done fantastic to get to this point where they're on the brink of that. So I don't think they should be looking any further than just pushing past that.
All right, then three match scores for P3 and Emirates FA. We continue our build up now. Focusing on Manchester City and the Light Masters. The one that's been pretty dominant at the Cup round so far. Well, City fans, sure that's gone some way for getting you in the mood to kick off. But really, in the hype you up now, I'd like to introduce to you a familiar voice, familiar face to bring in your starting 11. It's Etihad Stadium announcer, Alex Murphy.
Hello and all, welcome to Wembley for today's FA Cup semi-final. It's also happy birthday, Manchester City, 138 years old today. Now, it's the second meeting in the space of a week between ourselves and Liverpool. You can never underestimate the magnitude of today's game. Let's have today's team for City. In goal, number 13, Zach Shepherd. Number 5, John Stones. Number 6, Nathan Ake. Number 7, Raheem Sterling. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Number 10, Jack Grealish. Number 11, Alexander Zinchenko. Our number 20 is Bernardo Silva. 25, club captain, Firmino. Number 27, and ever present in this season's FA Cup, Joao Cancelo. Number 47 is, of course, Phil Foden. That is your City team for today. We're playing Swindon, Fulham, Peterborough and Southampton. We're back to Etihad goal today. Come on, City!
Yeah, what a starting lineup. That is judging by the noise. The fans are very excited about what they might do. Much for the attention of the fans here inside Wembley. Any final word for kick-off, Alex?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we just got to see the fans right behind us every time we come here. It's an amazing day out. The sun's out. Everyone's here. The top two teams in the country. Can't wait. Come on, City!
Some fighting talk from Alex. So with that, we're going to end our Man City focus for now and bring our attention to Liverpool.
What a finish
Here we go, Martin. Hopefully you can hear us. Yeah, let's give it a bit of a blast. Welcome to Wembley for Game 1 of Emirates FA Cup semi-final weekend. And what a match for us today. Undoubtedly the best two teams in England, arguably the best two teams in Europe. We may soon find out with both in the Champions League semi-finals. And if we get a goal today, let's hope we do, the level will be somewhere around. Grealish! Jack Grealish has scored for Manchester City. Makes it 5-4, and we've only played 10 minutes.
And this is Stuart on the second mic. I'll be speaking about this sort of level as we talk here, looking at Mo Salah on the screen. What a performer he's been for Liverpool over the years. And still a top-class player, as is this man here, Alexander-Arnold. Yes, there's question marks about his defensive qualities, but when he gets into the top third of the field, his deliveries into the box are as good as anybody's in world football at the moment. Is that it? Okay, thank you.